Here's my thoughts on this episode of Married to Medicine where the ladies ask Quad to leave. Now, I want to say this first of all. I understand the ladies wanting to have that conversation with Quad, but I think they should have had it before they invited her on the trip. I don't think it was right for Toya to sit down with the ladies before they went on the trip, say they want to invite Quad, and then invite Quad just to disinvite her and tell her to leave. I think that was a part that they could have not done because Toya was, in my eyes, being very messy by having Quad come on the trip, knowing that the ladies were done with her. Or maybe, let me give Toya the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Toya thought if they have her on the trip and then they have a conversation that Quad would own some of her stuff. Maybe that's what Toya was thinking. So I'm going to retract a little bit of that and say maybe Toya thought that Quad would be more understanding and say, listen, I did this or I did that. Maybe Toya thought that she would have that conversation with Toya, with Quad and the ladies, and it didn't happen the way that Toya thought it would. So she probably was thinking that if she had a conversation with her, that Quad would, own up to some of her stuff and the ladies could move on in a better direction. Unfortunately, Quad didn't. Now, Quad does have, which some of the ladies said, this victim mentality. I think it was Dr. Heavily said that Quad is always playing the victim. Quad does. And I'm hoping that Quad could see this. Now, the other part is Quad may see it and may not want to even change it. This may be just the way Quad is. And a lot of people are like this. They will never see anything in another person's eyes. They would always bring it back to themselves. And that hurts the person that's trying to let you know they were hurt also. Victim mentality is real, and it's very hard to be friends with someone who always has a victim mentality because they will never truly see your hurt because they always were related to something that pertains to them. So I don't know if Kwa will ever be able to fix that. I think it's part of her makeup, it's part of her thread in life. And anybody who's going to be friends with her is truly going to have to accept that. That's the way she is. And I don't think there's ever going to be any change to that. Now let's talk a little bit about these ladies and what they were actually saying. Dr. Jackie said it best, and I was so glad that she brought this up. Dr. Jackie said basically that this all happened when Quad went to Sister Circle. Now, here's the thing. I believe that Quad was feeling as though she was elevating in her career and that a little bit of her thought she didn't need the ladies or she thought she was being higher than the ladies. And she was snuffing the ladies by being at that event, inviting the ladies to the event, having it on a Married to Medicine episode, and then basically dismissing the ladies in a part which I saw as humiliation to the ladies in front of your new cast of friends, the Sister Circle ladies. Quad, that was very humiliating to do that to the ladies that were there with you from the start of Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine is what got you the elevation to even be on Sister Circle or to be noticed by Sister Circle producers or directors or executives. And Quad, for you to shun the ladies in front of the Sister Circle cast. I mean, when all of us saw that, especially me, I believe I was gasping like, really, Quad, this is how you gonna do them because you think you up there? That is a moment that a lot of people in life should see, because just because you think you've been elevated, don't snuff out the people that help hold you up, because those are the same people that you may come to see when you're on your way back down. And you want those people to hold you and not let you go all the way to the ground. But the way Quad handled that is she Snuff the lady. So now when Sister Circle is no longer on the air, Quad is trying to get back into Married to Medicine. The ladies are looking at her and not wanting to hold her up because she didn't hold the ladies up. And in life, you can't treat people like that and then expect them to hold you up when you pass them by as though they were nothing, as though they were dirt. You can't do that to people. You have to respect people on the way up and respect them on the way down. That way they will be able to comfort you in whatever situation that you're in. I think Quad needs to learn a huge lesson, but it looks like with this next scene coming up, this next episode coming up, that Quad may not learn it because she says she's back. And it's almost as to say, haha, your trick didn't work, ladies. It didn't happen. I'm back. No humiliation, no humbleness, no humbleness, I would say. The humiliation, oh, Lord, I don't know. I would like for Quad to really be humble, and I'm hoping that this next episode that's coming up, that Quad will gain some humility. I understand what the ladies are saying. They feel as though Quad is an opportunist, that she's only around when opportunity presents it for her. She does not make time for those friendly visits like she did when she visited Toya's house to say, hey, the IRS is there and here's some tools and things to help you get through this. I think that's what the ladies want. They want Quad to be a genuine, real friend, not just when the cameras are rolling. It does appear to be opportunist, like I believe Dr. Heavenly said, when Quad is only showing up when cameras are rolling. Girl, be a friend to those girls when the cameras are not there, and not just be a friend because they are still on the show. If you're going to be a friend, be a friend. And if you feel like they weren't a friend to you, then you have to have that conversation. But as you're having that conversation, hear their side also, and not always be so quick to interject your part. Sometimes humility is sitting back listening to your friend without interjecting yourself. Quad, I believe you can do it, but you have to understand that is not always going to be you front and center. Sit back and just listen to your friends, hear the hurt that they dealt with, and get through that. Because, Quad, let me tell you, if it happened with these ladies, it'll happen with the next ones to come about. Don't think that it won't. Don't shun the people that were there, picked you up, brought you on the platform, and y'all all did this thing together. Now, a lot of people are bringing up how you treated Mariah. Y'all were besties, buddies. And then this stuff happened. You got fame and fortune, and the stuff came, and now you treated Mariah this way. Now you're treating the ladies this way. Come on, Quad. Look within and see, maybe it is me. Maybe I can change. Quad, who is the real Quad? That's what we all want to know. And I believe the real Quad is a very beautiful person inside and out as well, and that she truly does care and can love on these ladies. But Quad, we need to see that part in its realness, not in any of the fakery. We love you, Quad. We still rooting for you. And I'm hoping that you will see the errors of your way and not try and be in the spotlight because you want to be the one shining bright. Come on, Quad. Let these ladies love on you the way they know they can. And own some of the stuff you've done, girl. All these ladies can't be wrong. And you can't be the only one that's right.